Hello and welcome to Mediocre Sim Racing. I'm Kieran, and on today's episode we are taking part in episode number 2 of our Oval career. We're in the Arca Menards series again, which is the D-Class series in iRacing. We're at Kentucky, which is a legacy track, so it didn't cost very much. It was $5, I think. Qualified P21, which isn't ideal, but at the same time, I guess it's not the end of the world just being at the back and seeing what happens.
Green.
Did struggle with the track, I'll be honest. I found it really hard to control the car, so
Car outside.
not too much in the sense of competing, but we're okay. So we started off, we gained a place instantly. There's a car on the side already. There's another place gained. In fact, this was the only oval race I'd done last week or this week.
Well done, Kieran. Good start.
Do enjoy them, but just trying to find our feet on the road side of things. Strength of field is a 1.8, so it's a lot higher than what we used to in the road series. We're in the 1.3s. Is our actual I rating in oval, so it's a bit higher. It means we tend to avoid bottom splits, just about. So as you can see, I'm already quite losing gap to the cars in front, but just really struggled with the car in this race. If I ever sort of tried to put too much throttle on, I'd start sliding. And it's only my second race in this particular car, so I'm just still trying to sort of understand the feel of it. And
The fastest lap from Barry, 32.4.
sort of when to go, when to not go, for example. But we're on lap 4 of 35, just
Okay, Kieran. The next car
keeping
is
it simple, just going around. I'm not in any real rush, to be honest with you, at this point. So as always, if you are new here, welcome along. Our channel is designed for just to show off that sort of lower level split across ovals and road races on iRacing. Just if you're on the fence whether you want to play iRacing or not, this is kind of what it's like at this sort of level.
P18.
At the same time, we are trying to improve and move up ourselves, but it was a good starting point. As you can see, we are just cruising around, but we're a good second and a half down on the leader.
That was at 34.1.
Trying to listen for that listen to those tyres. Sort of a little bit of a skid there. And there is some chaos in front of us. Absolute chaos. Did put on the brakes a little bit there just to make sure I avoided contact with cars going across the track. Yeah, gained a few more places because of that. We'll show highlights of that at the end of the race from all different angles. I think there was four cars involved in it. Essentially, one car's lost control, taken another one out, and that's caused the pile up.
P14.
Stopping to P14, which is absolutely fine. If if we could get an extra place and we start gaining iRating, but
0 seconds.
we're not farming our rating, we're farming safety rating. And we're not really farming, I'm just racing how I can at the moment.
Okay, Kieran, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
So here comes some guys coming out of the pits. The unfortunate parties from the earlier collision.
Place.
Got a bit wide there.
Inside. Clear inside.
So I can tell that most of the field are faster. So you know, if they're coming up on me, I am sort of just giving it up, especially if they're not challenging me for position at this point.
Carlo. Clear inside. Still there. Clear inside.
So still quite a ways off the pace, but it's okay. And there's a little skid. That's the car behind to catch up. And I don't think they were involved in the major collision, but they certainly must have been involved in something. But they're a lot quicker, so I'm not challenging. If he wants to go around, he can. The guy behind him is lapping at a similar pace to me, so as long as we're consistent, I don't have any worries about getting overtaken further.
Still there. Clear low. 14th. just done at 33.9.
And there's our fastest lap halfway through the race, which is still a second and a half down on the leader's pace, but he's actually just coming up now to us. There you go, you look at he's got a 5.5k, so he clearly knows what he's doing. I think there was only 2 splits in this particular race, again being in the UK, and there's some racing sort of at night. It's not, the ovals aren't going to be packed. There's another skid. I do try and mimic their lines a little bit when they overtake, especially the faster cars.
The guy in front is
And I'm not too bad on the first turn. It's this one I seem to struggle with. You know, 20 laps done, 15 to go. So still got a 2-second gap on the car behind.
Lap was at 34.1. Was at 34.2. Car outside. Still there. Clear high. it's Pierce.
So we're into the last 10 laps, still just holding on. There's a skid, managed to control it. Seem to have gained further on the car behind. Something happened in the previous lap, I think. They pulled a 38 something, so at this point I was quite happy with 15th. There was a little part of me maybe hoping there'd be some sort of carnage in front that might cause some collisions that might help us gain a couple more places, but the field at this point was quite well spread out, so there wasn't much danger of that happening.
Time was at 34.2. Inside. Inside's clear.
Always good to see when the numbered cars are in their positions. It's quite satisfying, I find. I think 1, 2 and 3 are all our car number 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, poor couple of laps really, sort of pulling 35s, but
That was 35.1.
down to the last 5.
Going out to Bell. Behind us now. 9.3. Come on, Kieran. Push, push, push. We can catch this car.
No, we can't. No, we cannot.
Car ahead.
Love the enthusiasm there.
Two to go. Gap to Pierce.
So approaching the end of the race,
It's now 10 seconds.
looking like another one that's incident free, which is what we like to see.
The gap to Bell. Behind is now 11 seconds.
And then we can look at the carnage.
One more lap to go. You've just done 34.5. Right, the guy ahead of us is McCormick.
Here we go as we approach the start-finish line and the end of the race.
P15, there's the finish. Good drive.
Not too bad all in all. So this is the collision that happens. The 7 car here just loses control. It's an unfortunate one. Spins out, gets battered some more, and again. Then the 4 car, who was the victim, gets sent for a spin. This is another car that is away from it, but unfortunately can't get out of the way. And ends up going straight into both of them. And the 22 car here. It's just a series of unfortunate events there, I'd say. And this is just our view of it. When you start seeing the cars going across the track, that's when it gets a bit ropey, but all good. So there's the results. Safety rating went up another 0.14. We just, in theory, got to do 2 more D-class races and we can move up to C, barring any major incidents. But our rating went down a little bit, but we're still in the 1300s, which we'll take for now. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.